Module insertions are literally just that. They allow you to reference an external module within a current module. You can use module insertions within either standard or extended modules. If the external module contains identifiers, then you can override the value of those identifiers within the current module. When you process a module, any module insertion references are automatically expanded. You can also save a module in an expanded form. Okay, let's take a look at module insertions. I'm going to start off just by creating a standard module. And if we look at the text above in the text box, we have the text, I have a pet cat. So let's just do a standard search for that for the time being. And let's just check that works. Yeah, okay, so we match I have a pet cat. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drag in an identifier. I'm going to call it pet name, and I'm going to give it a value of cat and substitute a reference to it for the word cat. So what we should do now, we should match I have a pet and then the contents of pet name, which should be cat. So we should still match I have a pet cat. So let's just try that. Yeah, okay, so we get a match. Okay, let's just save module 1 as we're going to call it external module. Okay, now let's create another module, and we're going to call it including module, because it includes the external module. Okay, so in our including module, we are going to drag in a module insertion reference, and we're going to drag in a reference to the external module. So what we should get now is we should still be able to match I have a pet cat. So let's just try that. And great. So we get the match. The reason we get the match is because when we drag in that module insertion reference, it literally includes everything at match time, which is in external module. So it's as if the contents of external module were at this insertion point just here. Now, you may have noticed when I dragged in the module insertion reference, we also got a copy of the identifier, which is in the external module. Now, the identifier had its value set to cat in the external module, but we can override that in the including module to dog. Now, if we try matching now, we don't get a match. However, if we change the text above to dog and we try and match again, we get our match that time. So you can override the value of identifiers in external modules when you include them via a module insertion reference. So what should be fairly obvious is that when we actually hit the process button here, everything from the external module was included into the including module. So we can also do this manually as well. I go to File and Expand As. Now what that will do is it will expand any module insertion references within the current module and create a file with a module with all the references expanded out. So let's just do that. So we see by default the name of the expanded file is the current module name with an underscore and exp on the end for expanded. So if we save that, then what we get is I have a pet, then a space, and then the reference to pet name. So there's module insertions.